One way of increasing the reliability of a test is to draw from a large question bank. There are a couple ways of drawing existing questions into Blackboard. We are often asked by faculty, how do I move questions from one course to another, from a previous semester to the next semester? Let me show you how to do this. I start by opening the course where I want to draw in new questions. Under the Control panel, I click Packages and Utilities, and then Course Copy. I browse through my previous courses, find me the course that has the test I want to copy, click Submit, and now I can copy all of these elements from the existing course. I want to copy the test, surveys, and pools, so I make that selection, and I choose this selection. This is the default selection, copy links and copies of the content files. What this does is it actually copies the questions into the new course. I prefer that. That way I'm making edits on the most recent copy of a test question. Copy links to course files. What I'm doing is I'm going back to the course where the question was originally written, and I'm making the edit on the question from that course. I find this is the best way of keeping track of the actual edited copy of the latest test question. I click Submit, and I get this notice. Now, in a matter of minutes, I'll get an email from Blackboard that says that the process was completed and that my course now has the new materials. Let's look at a second way of copying test questions into your course. Say that you want to give a colleague questions, or you want a colleague to give you questions and you want to explain how to get those questions from their course into your course. Let's look at how this is done. We go to Course Tools, to Test Surveys and Pools, and we go to our test. So I find the exam that I want to copy. Let's take the final exam, and when I hover to the right of the final exam, I get this downward pointing chevron. I click and select Export to Local Computer. Blackboard will have me wait for a moment. And after a minute or so, I'll get this message with these options to either open the file or save it. So what I want to do is save it in a place where I can send that to my colleague. In my Firefox browser, I can find my downloads under Tools, Downloads, and there's the file. I want to keep track of this file because this is the file I need to import into the new course. So let's take a look at how we place this file that we just exported out of one course and import it into a new course. Let's open the course we want to import it to. Select Course Tools. Go to Test Surveys and Pools. Go to Test. And let's import the test. And now we'll browse the computer for that file. Go to Downloads. And here's the file. Double click. The file's here. Click Submit. This is a zip file, so it'll take a moment to unzip that package. We'll wait for a second. And the test imported is completed. We can go back to Test Surveys and Pools, go back to Test, and see that the final exam is imported and just needs to be deployed. Now that the test is in your test bank, you can deploy it just as it is, the way it was the previous semester, or you can use the questions to build a new test with sets and pools. We'll talk about how to work with sets and pools in another video.